Okay, well, guess we better get started. I'm just replaying The Longest Journey. I started playing Dreamfall Chapters, and I don't remember what happened in the first two games, so I'm replaying the first two. This is an old as fuck game, by the way. Just a heads up.
So, you've come to hear me tell a story, have you?
If you please, we would love to hear one of your stories. You have seen so much. You have lived so long.
Oh, so good of you to remind me of my age, child. No, don't worry. I am an old woman, but I've lived a long and fulfilling life, and I do have stories to tell. Which story would you like to hear?
A true one.
Sorry.
A true story.
All my stories are true, child. There are enough fairy tales in the worlds already. There's no need for me to make up more, believe me.
Tell us the story of the balance, then.
You want the story of the balance? Oh, that's a long story, child, and not one I'd venture to tell at this hour. But perhaps I could tell you a story that I heard a long time ago.
I'm gonna try to do this without a guide.
A story that became a crucial turning point in the history of the balance, and that set in motion wheels that to this day are still turning.
Please, yes, that does sound like a story we'd like to hear.
Very well. This story, like all good stories, begins where it ends, in a tower, in a realm that is no more.
While we have a moment, this is actually one of my favorite games. I just haven't played it for like 6 years. 6 years sounds about right. So I just want to play it. So I figured I'd share my favorite game, one of my top 10 favorite games of all time, with you guys. It's old though. Like, if they would remake it, that'd be perfect. Because Longest Journey is a really good game. It was a little bit hard to even get this to work. I mean, I can get it to work, but it was a little bit harder to get it windowed. I had to mess with the files a little bit. Then from there, I had to do some other messing. It wasn't that hard, but it was like annoying enough. Still, it's easier than Oblivion, sadly. Quite a few problems with that for Oblivion. And that scene has pretty big significance later in the story. One puzzle that I know I will need to walk through for. It is very early on. If you look up the rubber duck puzzle, you will be able to find it almost instantly as one of the top 10 worst puzzles of all time. As I said, I haven't played this for 6 years, so... It's still safe for the most part. It looks pretty good today for its time. I want to say this was 98. So this was when people were still experimenting with 3D graphics a bit, before people got fully comfortable with them.
Oh, no.
tell me I'm dreaming again.
Not so much dreaming this
You
time,
know,
but
for once, just once, it would be nice to have a decent night's sleep without waking up screaming from a bad dream at 4 a.m.
well, I have some good news for you. You're not screaming.
Postcard pretty. Real life never looked this good. Real life never looked, real life never looked this.
That, sorry. There's no need for it, but okay.
What's happening?
There's the egg.
Oh, perfect. I guess if I don't do something to save that egg, I'll suffer 7 years of bad karma or something.
First off,
It's a nest, padded with large scales, very large scales. For some strange reason, I have a feeling I should get the hell out of here before the tenants return.
nah, you'll be fine.
This is interesting. I've never seen a scale this size before. I'll keep it as a souvenir.
Let's see. He's not gonna like this, but we need it. Pick up and bitch us out.
Oh, the suffering we must endure.
What?
Why do you take such pleasure in torturing us?
Torturing you? Who are you?
We are the voice of all trees, the spirit of wood and leaf.
You're a talking tree?
No, a tree does not talk. At least not in your tongue. The tongue of trees is the language of wood, root, and leaf.
I am Root.
Who are you then?
Like we said, we are the voice of all trees. Whenever an injustice is done, we must speak for the tree if we are present.
It's the branch. I shouldn't have broken the branch off.
Oh, what does it matter anyway? There's nothing more to be done for us. We are simply here to provide comfort in the final passing to Earth.
We? I only see one of you.
We are one with our host, as we are all one spirit, but legion.
Yeah, thanks for clearing that up.
We do not expect you to understand.
What happened to
Oh, the pain.
Can't sleep ahead.
As the battle
battle?
between the mother and Black Chaos. She was only protecting her child. The brook that fed us was led astray, and with
What's the deal with...
egg. What egg? Oh, of course, the child. Whenever the mother was absent, we were entrusted with the safety of the child. But now, withered and without strength, we can do nothing to help. We have failed the mother, and we despair. Our shame knows no bounds.
Who are you again?
We are the wood spirit. We come to all trees in the hour of great need to provide comfort and aid in the passing to Earth, and to give a voice to those who suffer. Our time is running out as we speak. The passing to Earth is about to begin. Leave us now.
What about the egg?
I think I'll help you.
Oh, it is too late.
Isn't there...
Oh, we do not.
Lose the attitude, okay?
It is futile. We need water, but there is none. Not after the brook changed course.
I'll find a way. Don't panic.
We do not panic. Unlike you, we accept our destiny. If, however, against all odds, you do succeed, we will carry the child safely back into its nest. Do not make a foolish attempt on your own. It would spell certain misery.
Let's... We can save now.
I think I just made a funnel. Cool. I'm so proud of myself.
Good, because we need it. Can't help if there's something I'm missing or not. Now that's speaking.
No, the spirit said the tree would lift the egg back. I don't want to...
Yeah, that's what I thought. I think.
This is no time.
According to the spirit, there was some kind of battle.
Oh,
This should do the trick.
specifically to add to the stream. Okay. I love when I click hands my head at the same time with your No, even for a tree in Arcadia. Or is it Stark? Fuck, do I get it confused? Yeah, it'll if you haven't played this game before, it'll explain itself in a minute or two.
Hello? Hello?
Leave us be.
Are you okay?
We find our strength returned, and so we have no time for idle conversation. We must drink and rejoice.
Aren't we forgetting something?
Hush, listen. The song of ancient wood. Is it not sweet?
Sweet, definitely. Yeah. The baby's probably ready to boogie down as well.
The baby. Oh, the egg. Thank the earth. We almost forgot.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry. We got it. Thankfully.
What? What was that?
The white dragon.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the white dragon.
It is you. You have come.
You know me?
April, daughter, I have been waiting for you.
Waiting. Why?
Because it begins here, with you, as it always has.
What do you mean?
The breach and the mending, the pain and the joy, the end of the old and the dawn of the new. A different world. I am the mother of what is, but you are the mother of a future that may yet be.
How will I know? How will I know what to do?
I will guide you, and I will protect you as much as I can. But in the end, you are on your own.
I'm afraid.
You always were, my child, my daughter.
And pan left.
This is probably not a good thing.
No, you could have died there, April. You kind of got really lucky.
What a nightmare.
Not technically.
I'm completely exhausted. I must have been tossing and turning all night. It's so hot in here, too. No wonder I keep having these weird dreams. I've basically been simmering in my own sweat every night this past week. Doesn't look like it's gonna cool down anytime soon, either. It's another sunny day in Newport.
Can't control it yet. Should be able to.
Well, it's a good thing the studio's got proper air conditioning. I promised myself I was gonna spend most of the day working, and I don't intend to break that promise. Not this time.
What about next time?
My cash card at the moment is really quite useless. There can't be more than $1 or $2 left in it. I'm not good at taking care of living things, but this plant's doing just fine despite months of neglect.
Can't do this puzzle yet, but... Oops.
April Ryan, you have got to get past yourself.
To be fair, you are pretty fine looking. And this is that... I don't think I have everything for it yet, though.
It's a seagull. The poor guy looks quite hungry. It's a rusty old grill. It's a rubber ducky, helplessly trapped under that rusty old grill. It's a clothesline.
In fact, I am nearly positive I can't go, but... I know you can come back for it later.
It's a bunch of drawings I drew when I was a kid. I don't even know why I brought them here. They mean absolutely nothing to me.
We'll need that.
Alright, so my wardrobe's sort of chic deficient, but I can't afford to be cutting edge. Useful, practical, and cheap is my shopping mantra. I could only carry one suitcase with me when I left home. There was so much I would have loved to bring, but c'est la vie. At least it was a clean break with my past.
You find out.
I guess when all my hard work starts paying off, I'll get a house and fill it with all kinds of new junk. The past, who needs it? It's real wood. My suitcase. When fame and wealth come knocking, I'll buy a wardrobe the size of an ocean liner and fill it with clothes for $1 million. Right now, I'll try to focus on my empty cardboard box.
Yeah, I think the monkey's the only thing you end up needing in there.
It's just a chair.
I was gonna say, we do find out more about you.
Shelves.
Later on, however.
Dear Diary, note to self. Dreams of talking trees and dragons aside, it's still no excuse for talking to inanimate matter in the real world. So quit it.
But it's funny.
That fan is supposed to keep the room nice and cool in the summer. Sure, yeah, it's at least, 1/4 of a degree cooler in here when it's on. That's my work. It's supposed to be a portrait of my life. I had to borrow some posters from the cafe because I just can't afford to buy any of my own. When I think about it, that's so depressing.
I don't know if I need this one. Yeah, looks like I could. And the picture too.
It's a picture of Charlie, Emma, and me in Florence Park. Marcus took it about a month ago before it got real hot.
And nothing to do with... Nope.
I don't need to make my bed. I'm part of the should be reading more but life's too short generation. We embrace our illiteracy. The last book I read was How to Seduce the Man of Your Dreams. Now, if I can just find a man to dream about, I'll be all set. I'd better head over to the studio to do some work. Only 2 weeks until the big show opens, and my contribution is in serious need of attention. Might be a good idea to get dressed first, though.
Yeah, you didn't exactly let me do that earlier.
Hey, babe.
Yeah, that's douchebag.
Babe, you're looking real sexy today.
Zach, listen, I've got to run, and...
What's going on, April? How you been?
I'll try the next
Pretty good, and you?
Fantastic. Listen, April, how about you and me getting together sometime soon? Like, tonight. The pavilion is really cooking this week. We could pop some raptures, do a little close dancing. How about it?
Sounds like good fun, but not tonight.
Hey, whenever. Just don't expect me to be waiting around for you forever. No chick is worth that heartache. See you around.
He's kind of a scumbag, but if I remember correctly, in the end, he's not a total asshole. So it's...
What an asshole.
Yeah, he's a pretty big asshole. But if I remember correctly, he's not a total asshole later in the game. So I may as well make it. It may as well be nice to him for now. Yeah.
Organic plastic. It grows, and it converts carbon dioxide into oxygen, just like real plants, but it doesn't need nourishment of any kind. Convenient, but disturbing.
In case you can't figure it out yet, by the way, we are in the future.
Nuh-uh. I'm not knocking on that door unless it's absolutely necessary, and frankly, I don't see that happening anytime soon.
Alright. Remember correctly, we don't have any money, so this won't do.
Computer.
Voice interface is not installed. Please use the touchscreen interface to communicate with this free access terminal.
Oh, okay.
Why not consider a very reasonable upgrade? In addition to a voice interface, true holo display technology and Instacredit compatibility.
I don't have the money for
No, I'll just use my hands, thanks.
You are missing out on a great opportunity. If you upgrade now...
Hold on. You understood that. You have a voice interface installed already. Why would I pay to have another one installed?
Current voice interface is for sales purposes only. If you take advantage of this very affordable upgrade today...
That's how they get you.
No, really. This terminal doesn't belong to me.
Noted. Please refrain from voice communication in the future, or you will be reported to the FACT FUB and charged for processing time.
FUB?
Fair Use Bureau. They are authorized to carry deadly arms.
Well,
Oh, yeah, very
whatever. Sorry.
Yeah, finding this game in box looks like it's kind of expensive now. I still have the box somewhere. I would need to find it, though. It's been a while. I still have the disc, but this is the Steam version. It has on sale, and I like supporting this game.
Nobody home.
Okay. Let me make sure I got everything. Oh yeah, I did forget to do that. Oh yeah. There's a few things I did forget to do. Like that.
Hey, it's my timesheet from the cafe. I completely forgot I put it in here. Good thing I found it, because I'm broke.
Yeah, I gotta remember to actually go.
I've been keeping a diary intermittently since I was 5 years old. Not the same one, of course. I started this one, I think, April of this year.
I gotta remember to start actually looking at.
It's my diary. came loose. Poor Constable Guybrush.
That is a reference to, whatchamacallit, isn't it?
Sorry, Guybrush, but I need to borrow your eye for a while.
He looks pretty freaking creaky like this. But there's one other thing we can do.
Hey! You! Yeah, you! Hands up! Spread your legs! And do the monkey!
Mildly amusing,
Dance!
but irritating as hell.
Well, people
Shut
don't.
him up now.
That's fucking Constable Guybrush. Oh. Okay.
Constable Guybrush is a strange hybrid between man, ape, and musician. In addition to being an officer of the law, of course.
Yes, I'm gonna try for the most part to not use a guide, but I will a little bit.
Monkey see, monkey do. Well...
I don't remember if there's anything from here we need.
Annual summer blowout at the Fringe Cafe, Friday, August 4th, 8 p.m. Free food. Live performances by Royne Dale.
most of the time it
Harlequin
puts a symbol or
Masquerade.
something.
The Go-Getters. Tickets available at the bar. $10 only. Spread the word.
Usually.
Be considerate. Keep the volume down after 11 p.m. Fiona.
Until when? Got the thumbtack.
Found. A gold ring under the common room sofa. If it's yours, let me know. But no false claims, please. Fiona. I did lose a gold ring a few weeks ago. I hope this is the one. I'll have to ask Fiona about it.
That's right, that's the reason why we need it. I don't think there's any
Pizza and movie night, Monday, July 31st. BYOS. BYO what? Soap?
Bring your own slice? Maybe.
Look, it's Monkey Boy.
Hey, monkey boy.
Common room duty roster, July 20th, San Francisco. I'd love to go there someday. Someday soon.
That's enough. So as much as I don't particularly... Oh, I do want that though. Enjoy the theme of whom I'm about to talk to. I guess it was pretty progressive for 98. I'm not exact... I'm just gonna drop it actually, because it's a touchy subject. I try not to be an asshole. That's all I'm gonna say about it. I support people.
The
Even if I
omnipresent
don't
screen. I don't pretend to know how it
I'll
works,
still support people
but all the
just
data
because
apparently
everybody
passes through tiny little black
deserves
holes in the
equal
fabric
rights.
of our
There's
dimension.
no reason to be an asshole,
You
even if you
know,
don't agree with
it
something.
really freaks me out when I think
That's all I'm
about
gonna say
it.
about it. You don't need. A lot of people forget that all the time.
It's a chair.
But let's talk to Fiona.
Morning, Fiona.
Good morning, darling. You're up early.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep.
Are you feeling all right? You look a little pale.
I had a bad nightmare.
Again? Well, you're not the only one, darling. Mickey woke me up screaming in the middle of the night. She wouldn't go back to sleep until I made her a cup of herbal tea.
I will say that the other thing is...
Nightmares?
Hold on.
Apparently. But she refuses to tell me what they were. I think she's embarrassed.
That doesn't sound like Mickey.
I know, darling. Don't tell her I said so. But I've never seen her so agitated in my life. She scared the hell out of me.
They do.
I don't know why I have nightmares.
Well,
I guess they could be stress-related.
that was what
After all, the exhibition's right around the corner.
Oh, yes. The school exhibition. How's that going?
God, don't ask. I have no idea how I'm going to finish my painting on time. I haven't felt inspired in ages.
I think you work too hard, darling. You need to relax once in a while. Live. Enjoy your youth. There's inspiration to be found in hedonism, you know.
What does hedonism mean again?
No, I don't know, but apparently you
I
do.
think it is. I'm guessing it is.
I'm an authority on the subject, darling. Ask Mickey. She'll tell you I don't lift a finger around the place unless I absolutely have to.
Oh, pursuit of pleasure. Sensual self. Okay. Wrong thing then.
Where's everybody this
I'm
morning?
making sure I don't miss anything. That's my main
Mickey's tied up in the basement.
thing.
Mind you, she's not literally
Okay,
tied up, of
okay.
course. Although
Fiona's
that is a
funny
tempting
character. Knowing
thought.
her, she could have meant that, honestly.
Are you getting into your sexual fantasies here, Fiona? Because it's a little too early in the morning for that, don't you think?
Sorry, I just can't help myself. Anyway, the plumbing is... You probably noticed when you took a shower, yeah? There's no hot water. So Mickey's working on that. Getting knee-deep in putrid canal water is her job, thank God.
What about Charlie? He up yet?
No, he's still sleeping, and Emma just went to bed. I saw her come in when I was making
breakfast
breakfast.
sounds
Do you know who
nice.
she's seeing now?
I don't know. Some guy?
Those lads I see her with, darling. She's too good for those arseholes. I wish she'd find herself a man who'd treat her right for once.
She hasn't had much luck with love, no?
She's a magnet for creeps, and she's so pretty. They prey on her, you know, bastards.
So what's on TV? Is it
I've
the
tried to
Nature
talk to
Channel?
her about it, but
Travel
Emma's impulsive. She doesn't listen.
She's just as headstrong as you and me, darling, but I'm sure she'll be all right. She's smart and resourceful, and not afraid to speak up for herself.
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't you be outside enjoying the good weather?
You joking? Bollocks to that. I'll stay inside until September, thank you very much. It's too bloody hot.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Why, certainly, darling. About what?
Tell me about Emma.
Emma? Why, she's your best friend, darling. I don't know what to tell you that you don't already know. You girls are so close.
That's true. The day we met, we clicked instantly. It was strange, but cool.
Like me and Mickey, then, except for the sex, of course.
As I said, Fiona's
That's a pretty
written.
big except for Fiona.
Fiona's pretty well written. Most of the characters.
Oh, I guess so. She's the crazy one, Emma is. Not crazy as in mad as a hatter, but crazy in a good way. Fun to be around.
Emma's always been a little weird.
Exactly, darling. She's a flirt, too, and the boys seem to drop like flies at her feet. No wonder. She's a real looker, I don't have to tell you. I'm sure she could have been a model if she'd wanted, but she's an artist, and a good one, too. I really think she'll be a successful artist. Her sculptures are getting a lot of attention.
Look at my sculptures.
Anything else you can tell me about Emma?
She ought to be a little more careful sometimes. She's a flirt, and although she doesn't mean any
Who
harm,
shouldn't be able to
some
mark up
lads
something,
don't
so-
take too well to being teased and rejected. You should tell her that, though, being her best friend and all.
I have told her. She won't listen.
Sounds like Emma.
No. She does worry me a little, but she's a big girl and she can take care of herself. I'm certainly happy to have her living here. Next to you and Charlie, she's my favourite tenant.
What did you think of me when we first met?
That's a peculiar question, isn't it? I thought you were quite lovely. I still do, darling.
Do you remember the day I arrived?
Of course, darling. It wasn't that long ago, and I'm not senile quite yet. It was in May, wasn't it? Charlie referred you to me, and you were quite at a loss. First day in the city, wasn't it? I remember. You looked like a lost puppy.
Puppy? Me?
Okay, sorry. Just making sure there's
When
too
I
much
saw
storyline
you
or characters
lugging
for
that suitcase across the bridge, my heart went out to you. I'm glad you came here. You could have been lost anywhere else.
Alright, you got no mouse scroll. Gotta click.
How long have you known Charlie?
Conversations at the moment.
Oh,
so
he's one of our oldest tenants. It's close to 3 years, I believe, since he moved in. Charlie is always in a good mood, and he's such a gentleman.
I agree. He's an actual, genuine gentleman.
And you don't see a lot of gentlemen these days, trust me. You have a very good friend in him, darling. Perhaps even more than a friend.
What do you mean, more than a friend?
Wink.
Not for me to say, darling. If you don't realize it yet, you will.
Sometimes fate gets in the way of things.
What's up with Zach Lee?
Zach? I think we both feel the same way about him, darling. He's not actually a bastard. If he was, I'd have had him out of here in an instant. But he is an arse, and a stuck-up, pompous, arrogant wanker.
Wankers.
My thoughts exactly. Aside from that wanker bit.
Still, he pays his rent on time and he doesn't make a lot of noise. He keeps to himself. And most importantly, he's shit scared of me, so I can't just kick him out.
Tell me a little bit about yourself, Fiona.
Me? Why? It's not much to say, darling. I love my job, I love Venice, and I love being with Mickey. I'm a happy girl. Sure, sometimes I wish I could go back to England to see my family, but that's water under the bridge, so to speak. I'm very happy with myself and my life here in Newport.
How long have you and Mickey been together?
Mickey and I have been together since I was 19. She was in her late 30s then. The older, wiser, worldly woman. I found her sweet and charming and intriguing. When I finally realized she was neither of those things, it was too late. I was in love. She stole me away from my dreary British inner-city life, and she brought me here. She was no knight in shining armor, that's for sure, but she knew how to treat me like a woman.
You guys make a great couple.
You think so, darling? Yes, I
don't
guess we do.
particularly
And the
agree.
sex is
But at
amazing.
the same time,
You never get
I don't
tired of
say
talking
that
about your
people
sex life,
slay
do
Because I
you?
don't try to be an asshole.
Never. And if I
You may
ever do,
disagree with how being
please
an
shoot
asshole.
me.
You don't have to be an asshole. I know I said this already, but that's something a lot of people forget about.
Can you tell me something about the border house?
That's one of my favorite topics, darling. What precisely do you want to know?
What made you decide to run a border?
That's a long story. One of the quaint, weathered buildings, funny old ladies, and oddly suggestive names like the Lazy Cock.
So why come here to the big city? To America?
America.
We wanted to create a place with a similar atmosphere and hospitality here in Newport. Like a safe house for people like you and I to call home, if only for a short while. So we discussed different options for a few months, and then we decided we wanted to start a boarding house for young, penniless students and artists.
You decided you wanted to do that here in Venice?
We knew that Venice was the place for us long before we came here, but the hard part,
And this building was...
not at first. Like most of the buildings in Venice, this one used to be a factory, but when it was so perfect for our purposes, though, that we appealed to the Venice Borough Council, and after outlining our...
What inspired the name Border House?
That came quite naturally when we saw the place. It's on the border between two worlds, isn't it? Between Venice and the
Wink.
city itself.
Hinting at
And at the
farther
same
into the game.
time,
Wink, wink.
I also believe we're on the border between two more abstract worlds. Between art and spirit on the one hand, and science and technology on the other.
That's very poetic, Fiona.
Yes, I've practiced. I may be an inner city girl, but I can philosophize and bullshit with the best of them.
Do you and Mickey...
We own it together, yes, and we've shared the responsibilities between... I also take care of the day-to-day management of our tenants, like deciding whether or not to let someone rent a room.
I thought you enjoyed...
Yes, all right. In some cases,
Thanks for the information.
I'm glad I could help.
Tell me some more.
What precise...
Thanks for the information.
Yep.
I'm glad I could help.
What can you tell me about...
I don't really know much about the history of Venice. What I do know is that this whole neighborhood used to be an industrial area, and that about what... And it's a nice place to live, certainly. Friendly people, liberal attitudes, great clothing stores, quite perfect. Aside...
What's the story?
Your apartment? It's more a room than anything else.
It's not that...
It's one of our smallest rooms, but it's cheap, and it's on a nice floor. I hope you're happy there.
Oh, so there's multiple
I
floors.
like it. It's convenient. And
That's nice to hear, darling. As for the story behind it, no unexplained. Do you like the city? I stay in Venice most of the time, but do I like it?
And which one is it?
I haven't decided yet, darling. Ask me.
There is one. Oh, I can't do that at the moment.
I
Okay.
don't have it.
Don't hesitate.
Nope.
I'd better...
Off to school.
Yeah, there are no more classes this semester.
For what it's worth, darling.
I'm not quite done with you.
I saw this note on the
Remember
corkboard.
correctly, it closed like that if you can do something with it.
I think the ring might belong to me.
I'm sorry, I have to.
Sure thing. It says Sweet 16. My dad gave it to me. I think it was the only birthday of mine he remembered, or at least acknowledged.
Yes, that's the one. I found it under the sofa when I was vacuuming. Here you are, darling.
That must be a hard sofa to lift.
Thanks. It's not worth much. It's got a certain sentimental value for me.
It's a very pretty ring.
Yeah, it is. My dad never gave me anything pretty before or since. He must have won a poker game or something that day. You know what's strange? I don't hate him. He's a bastard.
Why?
Because he doesn't know how to love. He can't love anybody or anything. And because he'll be miserable every second of every minute of every day until the day he dies.
Kind of. You'll
God, I'm glad that life is behind me.
It explains itself.
I hope I never have to see him again. No, that doesn't sound right. I've made a choice not to see him again. Ever.
Let's see here quickly. Yeah, it doesn't glow like that unless you can use it. It does, however, make that noise if you hover over it, obviously. If I remember correctly, we can take care of this real quickly. I might be misremembering, though.
Oh. It seems the clamp served a...
What a surprise.
What a mystifying contraption. And completely absurd. What a...
Oh.
It won't budge. Mystifying.
I think it just says, yep, it just says the same thing. I can't remember.
The water tank's full.
Solve it at the moment or not? There we go.
I hope it doesn't melt or anything. It's alive!
Oh. How do we get this working? It's been a while. I think we got it, so it needs one more. Turn. Maybe. That's okay. Now I remember. How many turns is it? 3, 5, 6. So you got 8 turns. Let me see. That's 4 turns. 1, 2, 3,
It won't budge. The pressure's probably too...
How do you do this? It's been a long time. Let's see if it resets. Doesn't look like it does.
The ring seems to be working perfectly as a conduit between the two cable ends.
That's good. All in the same position. This might take a bit. No. Same position.
It won't budge. The pressure's probably too high.
There we go.
It won't budge. The pressure's probably too high. Without the ring, I won't be able to use this... mystifying. I guess that's a pressure gauge. It's at 100. That's percent, I guess. 100% pressure?
Where's the valve? Oh, duh. Sometimes you really circle things like that. I love this game.
I'm not leaving my gold ring. Somebody's going to have to replace that cable eventually.
It's true. That's all I need at the moment. It's not even the annoying puzzle. Can I do the duck puzzle yet?
Oye, señorita.
Yes?
How are you this morning, señorita bonita?
I'm fine. And you?
Sunshine and pretty señoritas give an old man like me the blues. I like my days cold and rainy. In fact, I think I prefer the world to be in black and white.
Like an old movie.
Like all good movies. But tell me, señorita Ryan, how would you describe your perfect day?
No, you gotta stay.
Cold and rainy like yours.
Está bien. We are alike, you and I. But this heat is not why you are unhappy, no?
Gotta do that
You are
quick.
troubled by nightmares.
What?
You are afraid of them. You even fear your dreams may be real.
Who told you about my nightmares?
No one. I can tell from looking into your eyes. I see the ghosts that haunt you.
I don't know who you've been talking to, but from now on, stay the hell away from me in my personal life.
No puedo, señorita Ryan. You have a destiny.
Destiny? I don't care what you think. Just leave me alone.
Here, if somebody came out.
If you don't face them,
Pretty
I'm
creepy.
afraid your nightmares will continue. Soon they will appear to you even when you're awake.
You need some serious help, you know that?
We all do, April. That's the reason we are here, you and me.
That's it. I don't have to listen to this.
Perdóname. I've upset you. We didn't think you'd react this way. I hope we can talk again soon.
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, she's
Please,
gonna
think about it. And señorita, cuidado. Be careful.
Okay. Go ahead, buddy. I just like playing with you. I can't help it.
I do not want to talk to that weirdo again.
You end up liking Cortez later. He just kind of went about it the wrong way.
Just a wooden bench.
Oh. That's not useful.
From what I've been told, the clock stopped on the very day. From what I've been told, the clock stopped on the very day of the infamous Venice massacre in 2109, to the minute the police opened fire on the squatters.
Huh. Yeah, I'm really glad this game got sequels, even if they're not as good as this one. I would love if they could do an HD remake of this. I don't know technically if they can or not. I'd love if they kept the original voices, but like settings just right. Like, don't change
Can you say Death Star?
too much about it, just a little bit.
If I turn that wheel, would the drain pipes of the universe open up and swallow all solid matter? It could happen. Let's blow this thing and go. Look at the size of that thing.
Use the Force, Luke.
Can you say, let's blow this thing and go home? Look at the size of that thing.
I don't know if there's anything else. Oh, you can just right click. Fuck. Forgot about that. That will save me lots of time.
The Fringe Cafe, my home away from home. I really don't mind working there. It's a nice place. I mean,
I don't remember if
the Fringe Cafe.
It's in the second game. It started in the third today because it came out recently, like the first.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody pass through that door.
I'd like.
Isn't
I
that
like these
peculiar?
games, so
And if I was Nancy Drew, I might actually care. Rusty pipes. They're hundreds of years old, installed way back when Venice was an industrial area.
on the back
See,
of feet.
I know some local history.
I think it's that type of Venice. Could be wrong.
The door's locked. That's weird. There's a sign on.
I suppose I should read it.
Closed for maintenance. We'll reopen it. The sign said it's the Fringe Cafe. The Fringe Cafe. The Fringe Cafe. The Fringe Cafe. 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 My home away from home.
Alrighty, so I actually can't be here yet. I'm remembering a little bit out of order. And if I remember correctly, I was going to say this is the wrong way, but I am actually wrong. This is the right way.
This guy's out here all day long, all year. He never stops painting. Ever. And I doubt he's ever finished even one painting.
Maybe you're still doing it.
I can't even begin to guess what that's supposed to be.
Your body needs water, so drink that shit. Bishop.
It's the official Vava notice board.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they kept the same typographics, but just kind of like how Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time is doing. Just make them look crisper. Make it so it's easier to do certain things. That way they'll still be able to run on computers.
No, I've got too much to do right now.
Run these computers.
No, I've got...
On my computer. I did have to change the resolution.
The Venice Academy of the Visual Arts. World-renowned, prestigious, expensive, and my future alma mater, if all goes well with the exhibition and I get my grant, that is. That's Mary Sam, Vava's founding mother and pro-Venice activist back before the riots. She was assassinated by a corporate hired gun right after the school opened some 90 years ago.
Huh.
The Venice Academy of...
So, if you can see it, you'll most certainly need it. And you need a broken glove. Surprising, probably not.
Why would somebody toss out a perfectly good work glove with just one big hole in it? What a terrible, terrible waste. Don't want to disturb him.
Okay. And we are upstairs. And that kind of looks like the White Dragon. I don't know if we know his name for it technically, but as I said, I've played this game before.
Emma's really good with the holosculptor, and her imagination is so vivid. Good thing we're best friends, or I might be jealous.
Like, push it off a building jealous, or?
Some books on color, composition, and... duck hunting?
Quack. Don't think there's anything else at this moment.
Those are some of my most recent sketches. Unfortunately, they serve only... I'm way past finger painting. I need a paintbrush and palette.
Okay, I can just right click. I keep forgetting to do that. There you go. If I remember correctly, I don't think she finishes the painting. Could be misremembering. We'll see. Barely even lets us look at it. There's Elsa. I think that's her name. Fuck my bad names.
Hiya.
Emma? Hi! I didn't expect to see you here today.
Me neither. Are you busy?
It's Emma, not Elsa.
Nah. Well, I am. But I was about to wrap up for today anyway. Why? What's going on?
I have an important message for you.
Neat. Yeah, I was gonna say, technically I've been wanting to do a Let's Play of this for a while, so I'm actually really glad to be doing this. I'm not trying to be quiet while I'm doing this, it's just... It's 5 in the morning here, so I'm not trying to be overly talkative, but I'm trying to be talkative enough that's interesting.
Yeah? From whom?
Believe it or not, girlfriend, but it's from Cortez.
Oh, Cortez isn't so bad.
Excuse me?
Excuse me.
He said to tell you that he wants to meet you. These are his exact words. Where children visualize their dreams.
Visualize dreams? What's that supposed to mean?
You have to figure it out.
Me? I was hoping you would know.
Did he say anything else?
Nope, that was it. Why does he want to meet you? Oh, don't tell me. You guys are having a secret love affair.
Gotcha, bow wow.
Oh, yeah. We're eloping and flying to Africa tonight. It's all been happening so fast. My heart's aflutter.
How romantic. I couldn't imagine a better catch than Senor Cortez, the Latin lover.
He's not so bad.
Did he talk to you about nightmares?
No. Why?
I don't know. It's just... my dreams are really starting to bother me.
There you go again with dreams. You're obsessing, April. They're just dreams. Sometimes a banana is just a banana.
And a dragon is just a dragon.
I think I said that last time too.
What's dragons got to do with it? Oh, don't tell me you had a dream about dragons.
Maybe.
A dragon. A talking dragon.
I'm gonna regret this, but what happened in your dream?
Well, there was a dragon.
Got that.
I think we established that already. You had a dream about a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Not just any dragon, though. A talking dragon.
Right, we got the emphasis on dragon.
Yep,
people.
we've been through that. Talking dragon covered. What did it say?
Silly girl.
She. It was a she, a female dragon.
What, you could tell from the skirt, high heels, and lipstick?
Don't mock me, Emma. She said something to me. Something about being the mother of the future.
She probably said time to get up and go to school, April.
If you don't want to take my dreams seriously, I'll just stop telling you about them.
Is that a promise?
Oh, jeez.
Like you're in any position to make fun of my dreams? Have you looked at your sculptures lately?
Oh, that's low. I'd punch you out if I wasn't so hungry. You want to go get some lunch at the Fringe?
I'll drop by after I clean up around here.
I'll be there for a while, so bye.
Yep. Maybe it'll be nice to her. I don't remember her fate. I'm trying not to give too many spoilers, but I don't remember everything. I think we're just going to be streaming this game once a week.
Who's there?
Forgot about that.
Okay. That was not a dream, I think.
Oh, yeah. You can actually read all of April's diary if you want. I think I'll save this until the very end. It'll be a nice recap anyways of what's happened.
I'm way past finger painting.
Can I look at it?
I can only think of two things more depressing than a blank canvas. Death and taxes.
Can we do more paint?
Nah, I've done enough damage for one day.
Okay.
I'll just leave my brush and easel here, but...
But yeah, I'm also waiting for that Nintendo Direct today. I want to see how much the new 3DS is. I like my 3DS. And I'm a pretty big Nintendo fanboy. Nintendo and PC are the two things.
Nice hair color.
That's weirdly something to comment on, especially in 2209.
This guy's out here all day long.
Anybody else? Wait, Ninja. Faster, April, faster. Hey, buddy. I think you just tripped on himself. Oh, right.
Man, those guys are in trouble. Don't they know that skateboarding is strictly prohibited in Newport?
I just love how much of an asshole this guy is. The guy in the ground just does not give a fuck. Oh man, my glasses are dirty. I keep trying to clean them, and it just doesn't work.
Use the force. I think people should have the good sense to do that kind of stuff behind closed doors. At least as long as I don't have a boyfriend. The Fringe Cafe, my home. Backpackers, backpackers, backpackers. I think people should have the good sense. sure Stan won't notice if I dig gently into his supply. He's got crates of these in the back.
Remember correctly, I need this later anyways.
I have more than enough.
Do I?
Oh, God, it's awful. It tastes like mouthwash.
No, I do need to eat it though.
They're awful. I'm not particularly hungry.
Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
April, nice to see you, girl. You know, I came to wake you this morning, but you had already left. Early bird catches the worm.
But it's interesting.
No, early bird finishes the damn painting on
The
time.
90s a little bit, trying to what they'd imagine the future would be like. I kind of like that, because it's like you'll never abandon everything from the past.
Have you seen Cortez around?
As a matter of fact,
Do you know where he was going?
no. But he seemed interested in that poster next to the jukebox. They put it up earlier today.
Do you have any idea where kids would be able to, visualize their dreams?
Maybe in therapy.
I don't think that's it, Charlie.
Then I don't know.
Bad news, buddy. I only need one hand for this.
He asked about me?
Yeah, where you were. He had a message for you. I told him to give it to Emma, that she would be more likely to bump into you.
I got it, but I have no idea what it means.
Cortez can be a little strange.
She's a good guy, girl.
Thanks.
Anytime, April.
Okay.
Why was the cafe closed earlier?
You know, some problem with the pipes. Stan, he gets real worked up. He is seriously pissed, girl. Keeps yelling at the plumber to fix it, or Stan will fix him. And the poor man is trying to work, but Stan doesn't quit. The plumber finds the problem eventually, but not until he's waist-high in canal water down in the basement.
Ooh, gross. There were problems with the plumbing back at the house, too. No hot water.
I noticed. Girl, that was one cold shower. There are always problems with the pipes here in Venice. They're too old.
How's work going today?
Aside from the trouble with the plumbing, everything's been peaceful. Emma's here with Marcus and Isabel. Other than that, I mean, it's been a quiet morning. Everyone must be home out of the sun, yeah?
Or on holiday.
Perfect time for it, too. The city's just boiling in July, and it gets even hotter in August. You should have stayed out in the country until the autumn, girl. It's cooler out there, yeah?
Yeah, the summers were cooler back home.
I remember my home. It got so hot sometimes. My father worked as a volunteer fireman, and sometimes he'd borrow the old truck from the garage. He'd fill it with spring water from the river up in the hills, and then he would hose me and my sisters down with ice-cold water. We'd laugh and scream and run around, and the funny thing is, his eyes would light up, and he'd be so proud of himself. He could be so good, and he could be so bad. On those days, I loved him so much. They were the good days.
Parents can be weird. I'm glad that I never had anything like that.
You doing anything special tonight?
I misunderstood it.
Working.
No, I just realized
I should really be at rehearsal, but I need the money. I'm going home for a week before school starts in September.
Right, you told me. Well, that's great. It's been years since your last trip home, right?
Yeah, right. You remember well, girl. 4 years. My father and I, well, we haven't been on good terms since I left.
I know how that feels.
Isn't it such a cliche, though? I don't look forward to seeing him again, but it will be nice to be back with the rest of the family, especially my sisters, you know, and my mom.
Mind if I ask you a few questions, Charlie?
Why would I mind, girl?
What's your take on Cortez?
Why do you want to talk about Cortez? I don't know him that well. He's been around for as long as I can remember, but I really never talked to the man.
Do you think he's as crazy as some people say?
No.
No, he's not crazy. Just a little eccentric. He doesn't give a donkey's ass what people think or say about him. And that's cool. I don't know. I have a feeling there's a lot more to Cortez than what he wants us to believe. That man has had an eventful life, I'm sure.
Anything else that comes to mind about Cortez?
He's not such a bad
What else? I don't know what to tell you, girl. When he's not talking about books, he talks about old movies. He loves the classics, calls them real art.
I don't know.
What was it about me that made you want to be my friend, Charlie?
Everything, girl. You're a sweet peach. No, it's true. I liked you from the very beginning. When you first came into the cafe with a suitcase in each hand, lost and bewildered.
There's only one suitcase in the apartment.
God, thanks for reminding me.
Oh.
I was such a country bumpkin.
No, everyone who comes to Venice looks like that, girl. This is the village of the damned, don't you know?
What are you eating? Don't mess with that. Alright, I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. What I make out of here? I'm hungry. Yes, I am pretty much just gonna do 2 nights a week. It'll be backlog. One night, I think I'm just gonna relax, play a game that I love. it'll, you know, I'll probably stick with each game until I beat it, but it'll be a different game every month or so.
How long have you known Emma?
I met Emma about a year ago when she started studying at Vava. She moved into the room just opposite mine, and we became friends almost immediately. I like her a lot, and the two of you are the best friends I've ever had.
Thanks, Charlie. The same goes for me. Did you ever tell Emma that?
Yeah, I told her, and she jokes about it. That's just Emma. I know she appreciates me telling her, though.
Does Emma's behavior ever worry you?
She can seem a little out of control from time to time, but she's smarter than people give her credit for. I think she's able to take good care of herself. She's a brilliant artist. Her sculptures are inventive and beautiful.
I know. Sometimes I'm in awe. They just don't seem to match her personality.
She's a deep person, but she hides it well. She's more comfortable being a ditzy teenager than a professional artist. But around the two of us, sometimes she lets the disguise drop. I love her when she does that.
So she let the bass drop. That was terrible. I'm so sorry.
Do you like living in Venice?
I fucking hate that.
I love Venice. I've been here 3 years now, and I haven't grown tired of it yet. I don't know if I ever will. Venice is like a college campus. There are so many young people here from all over the world. And the mix of nationalities and ideologies and ethnicities is refreshing and inspiring. The fact that we're also right in the middle of one of the great cities on Earth is just a bonus. Call Newport whatever you want, at least it's alive, and there's always something going on. Yeah, Venice is my kind of place, and I'm not planning on leaving anytime soon. At least not as long as all my friends are living here.
Fair enough.
What about you, Charlie?
What about Chuck?
What about me?
Yeah? When was the last time you talked about
Always
yourself?
good luck, Chuck. Damn.
I don't talk about myself, girl. You know that.
Still, I'd like to talk about you for a bit.
If you want, just in general, or is there anything in particular you want to know?
What's your biggest dream?
A dark stage, a packed auditorium, and a single spotlight. Dancing, girl, don't you know?
Girl. Just
I'm a
body.
good dancer, but I need to be among the best to make it out in the real world. So I'll keep studying and I'll keep working as a waiter to support my studies. Just like you.
How did you end up in Venice?
Good question.
At home, there wasn't much professional training available for dancers. And my father, he was not happy about my choice of career. He wanted me to work in the factories like him and his father.
Didn't you just say he was a fireman?
Out here in Venice, everyone's got their own dreams. And people are supportive of each other no matter how crazy those dreams might be.
Your dream isn't crazy at all, Charlie. You're already halfway there.
But I still have a long way to go. You're right, girl. I can make it if I work hard enough. So can you. Because we're both just so damn talented.
Are you happy working here at the cafe?
We make decent money, if that's what you mean. I don't want to be a bartender for the rest of my life, obviously. But yeah, I'm happy I have a job. And you work here too, so I get to hang out with my friend, right?
If it wasn't for that, I don't know if I'd be able to do it. Hard work and lousy pay. The hours are flexible, and like you said, I get to hang out with you and my other friends. That's all I wanted to know, Charlie.
Okay.
Could I have...
Yeah?
That's all I want.
Okay.
Thanks, Charlie.
Oh, God.
I have to get going.
Take care, all right?
Oh, excuse me.
Remember, you're supposed to get paid today. Stan's not gonna remember unless you bug him about it.
What about Stan? Alrighty, this... A baguette. Another baguette. Just bread.
I'm not particularly hungry.
Food is tasty. Damn cat. I love you. But
That's my... well...
I don't think I have to talk to her, but it fleshed out the world.
Settle this one for us, April. When did Roy...
04, right after the Morning Star exile, those sons of bitches.
With blood on their boots. Yeah. Told you so, Marcus.
You said 03.
I was closer than you. 07, and you call yourself a fan.
I don't.
Did you speak with Zach today?
Why?
He was upset. Called you a stuck-up bitch.
I'm trying to be nice.
What? You gotta be kidding me. I wasn't even that rude to him.
He thinks so. So that even if you came crawling to his door, he wouldn't give you the time of day. Said you called him an asshole.
That I did do.
Oh, God. I really don't know when to shut my mouth, do I?
Who cares? It's Zach. He hates you, so what? No great loss.
Ninja?
That's true.
So what else is going on? What are you doing this afternoon?
Actually, I came by to see if I could find Cortez.
What's with you and this guy?
I have to find...
Don't look at me. I don't know anything except what I already...
What are you doing?
Staying here. What else? I'm meeting a friend later, but that's not until 9. We're waiting for Isabel and then we're gonna eat. But I guess you're not hungry.
No.
Figures. I don't know why I even bother asking.
Hold on a second. You know not to do. Oh, sorry about that. My cat doesn't know that don't play with amiibos means don't play with my fucking amiibos.
Who's this friend you're meeting later?
Yes.
Don't tell me it's that guy you were out with last night.
Are you gonna tell me I shouldn't get involved with men like him?
No, of course not. I'm not your... You don't need me to tell you that, Emma.
Well, I wish you would, 'cause you're right. I shouldn't, he's a bastard.
Why are you? Emma's...
But he's so cute and charming and, you know, very good in bed. I just can't help myself. But he's not a keeper, don't worry about that. It's just this thing, just a fling.
Mind if I act...
Like I don't tell you everything that's going on anyway?
What's your, take on Cortez?
My take on Cortez. What's that, like a diplomatic way of saying what the F is this guy's glitch?
Yeah.
Sure, let's go with that one.
You know, I think Cortez is a barrel of laughs. In a good way. Everybody thinks they got him all figured out, you know? Like he's the resident weirdo. But I know that just ain't true. I've talked with Cortez, and the guy is brilliant. He's weird, yeah, and he's up in the clouds, and I think he believes in aliens, which is cool, but girl, he's smart. I mean, I'm not sort of smart here. I'm talking real life, seen it all, been there, done that, smart. Useful smart. Experienced smart. And, oh, I gotta tell you, the guy's cultured. Ask him about anything, art, music, movies, books. He's current on most topics, which scares me, because it seems he's always just, I don't know, hanging around doing nothing. He rarely goes anywhere. And it's like he's waiting for something. Or someone.
Yeah, maybe Jerry Garcia.
You're bad. No, I don't think he's a doper. I mean, listen to the guy. What he says may sound a
Jerry Garcia even be
little
relevant
out there, but the
2209?
way he says it... No, he's not on Amethyst, that's for sure.
I think he would be.
And one more thing, he is
It's just so weird
cute.
to think about how things
He's what?
Cute!
Emma, he's like 60.
Did you ever see his eyes? Those are not the eyes of an old man. And so what if he's 60? He's better looking than most of the guys I date and so much nicer.
Then I think you've been swimming in the shallow end of the gene pool for too long, Emma. I mean, come on, a 60-year-old screwball with a ponytail and an exotic accent? Hello?
No, he's not that bad.
Well, we'll see.
You're being bullied by him? I'm just kidding. That doesn't happen.
Did you speak with Charlie today?
Yeah, for a few minutes. Why?
Nothing. Just wondered is all.
April, did he say anything to you at all?
About what?
About... nothing. I mean, I don't know anything. Which isn't true because I don't lie, but he... Ugh, forget it. If we were having this conversation in a movie, I'd be going, like... Shit, girl, get your act together, open your eyes! But I don't think that's a good idea. Not in real life. Because real life has a nasty habit of hurting people's feelings.
So
Did you finish your sculpture for the exhibit?
got him at
Pretty much. I'm happy with it, and I know that if I go back and keep working on it, I'll just kill it. So I think I'll leave it alone. You?
You know what? Don't ask. I'm praying it'll finish itself one of these days.
Sure. Could happen. It could so happen. But I wouldn't count on it.
I'll have it ready in time.
Yes, you will, or I'll kick your ass so hard that you'll...
Okay, I got it. Thanks for the inspiration.
no probs.
Thanks, Emma.
Thanks for what? For talking to you? Girlfriend, what the hell is the matter with you? Snap out of it.
I gotta run.
See you
I
around?
think that's it.
Roma Gallery presents Growing Pains, an exhibition by and for kids and teenagers. Could this be what Cortez was talking about? Where kids visualize their dreams?
Probably.
I think this may be it. Where's the Roma Gallery located? I never say no to a complimentary ticket. It's a poster ad for an exhibition called It's a poster ad for an exhibition called Growing Pains at the Roma Gallery.
Omelette de fromage.
It took some convincing, but Stan finally...
Let's talk to Stanley real quickly.
What you doing here?
You
ain't working this afternoon, are you? I don't want my employees work 24 hours a day. Go, get sleep.
But I'm just...
Damn, woman, do I have to babysit you?
It's nice to see you too, Stanley. No, I'm not working today. I just came by to...
Oh, don't ever say those two words when I'm around. I don't think my ulcer can take it.
You? And nice?
That's funny. No, working and not. Don't use those two words in the same sentence.
Oh, Stanley.
Damn, I get creeps even when I say them.
I thought you'd be
Oh, don't get me wrong, sweetheart. There's nothing I'd want more, but you see, for some weird reason, it is illegal to make people work that long.
I don't even like 10-hour shifts.
What a downer.
Yeah, I'd make you guys work triple shifts if I could.
Nah, I don't think you would. I think...
Yeah, I'm a real goddamn sweetheart. Go on, take advantage of my kindness while I'm still out of my head.
Oh, Stanley.
I'd like...
Damn, woman, don't you know I got a migraine already? paid? Listen, why don't you leave old Stan alone?
I'd still like to get...
Mighty mana, woman. You really know how to rub it in.
Yes?
Yes? Yes?
I should let him finish that dialogue. Sounded like he was going somewhere with it.
Here you are, my timesheet.
Don't say that word too loud, sweetheart. You're killing me. Let's see. What is this?
So?
At least it doesn't look like it's been foraged. Thanks.
Thank you, Stanley.
Thanks? Where's my money?
Oh, you ain't getting it now. Next week, honey.
Forget that. I quit.
You're quitting? You can't quit. You work for me. Nobody quits this job, honey.
I can quit. And I'm quitting. I quit.
Damn, woman, you know how hard it is to find people to take a crappy job like this one? I need you.
Then pay me.
Just as much as you need the money?
All right, Jesus, I give you your damn money. What was it, $50?
$50 and $22.09.
$375, Stanley, cash.
$375?
Oh, sure, cash.
That's for a 1
$300.
I get paid less than
Are you sure?
Damn.
I pay you guys way too much. All right, give me your receipt.
Also, I think it'll be higher due to inflation. Could be wrong.
Thank you, Stanley.
Fine, sure, whatever. Hey, just I mean it.
Yeah, I need the money.
Great,
Show me the
hon.
money.
I'll see you here later. Don't forget.
Or the monkey. The money or the monkey. Either way works. As I said, I'll read that later. Couldn't be a bad time to save, though. Does Charlie have anything else to say to us now that we know that he wants to
Hi,
go there?
Charlie.
What's up, April?
Do you have any...
Roma Gallery?
They have a poster next to the...
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember they put up that post.
I'll see you later.
Later.
Let's see, let's check our ticket.
It's the address. The gallery's located near the Watertown Bridge. It's all the way over in West Venice, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna have to catch the Metro Line subway to get there. It's a complimentary pass to the Growing Pains.
Get up and dance. And okay, hold on. I won't do that real quick. Cause I won't get that bitch. Sorry.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Hands up! Spread your legs! And do the monkey!
Mildly amusing, but irritating as hell. I'll shut him up now.
Can I do this puzzle yet? I don't think I can. No, I can't. And I'm good at doing this because this is the rubber ducky. Fuck this puzzle. It's only like the first half of it, too. Honestly, it's not the most terrible puzzle once you know how to do it, but if you don't know how to do it, it's a real pain in the keister. those two.
Clank? The grill is almost completely submerged in that, and I use this term quite liberally, liquid.
I don't think there's anything else in there.
I still haven't figured out what runs through the canals, and I don't know what that chain's for.
But we did get the clothesline. Which I think is half of what we need. Honestly, this puzzle doesn't look that bad, but as I said, that's like half of it. Then you gotta know what to combine together.
I know that duck. Bon voyage, ducky!
If I remember correctly, it's over here. Might be misremembered though. Dials. There it is.
The duck's inflated. The duck's inflated.
However, because I need that for something later. I'm pretty sure I need the duck on that. Get up and dance. And do the monkey. I think we need the bandage. Excuse me. Okay. So I did remember. The only thing I was forgetting about that was that you need the bread. The rest of it I did remember for the rubber duck. But it's... you would not have to combine those three things.
I'll get a weekly pass, just in case. It's a small camera. They already pushed the button.
Alright, okay.
$15 subtracted from cash card. You are now free to travel on all Metroline subways for exactly 1 week. And remember, genetic forgery is a federal crime. Keep your genes clean. Have a nice day.
I'd like to save though.
I have to take the ducky off first.
Aw.
high voltage cable running. Looks like a lot.
I think I had to find the keepers.
I'd have to get down there to reach it with. I didn't brush my teeth this morning just so I could be fried bacon with a pretty smile. I'll have to find some other way to get the key. When I was a wee lass, I tried fishing a couple of times in the pond behind my house, but I never caught anything. I hope my luck's improved. No, the clamp's closed. I won't be able to pull the key out.
Okay. So you gotta do this part really fast. There's also not something I imagine. This puzzle is pretty damn context sensitive, let's be honest. I think that's the worst puzzle in the game.
That's a pretty cool catch.
I personally get it. If you know how to do it, it's not bad. If you don't know how to do it, it's a bitch. Oh, okay. Like seriously, if you don't know how to do that puzzle, it is a bitch. But aside from the bread, I remember how to do everything. I don't know if it gives you an option of where to go yet, since there's technically only one place for you. Oh, it does. Surge, fuck. They're talking about Surge energy drink. That is fucking. I suppose it's technically coming back.
Yeah, well, it is pretty rad, isn't it?
Yeah, they're selling Surge again. I don't know how much. I know for a while it was stupid expensive.
This screen really is ubiquitous. There's no escape anywhere.
Those cars look old. I don't know. It might just be an old movie, technically. It looks like a newscast. Huh. Oh well. These Venice don't want to go there. I think you can get everything unlocked, or there's only certain things you can. It's one of the two. That's super helpful, I know.
Another victim of Amethyst. Poor guy's drugged out on Amethyst. They say the first motor function to suffer is always rhythm.
Yeah, that seems like it. I think I'm gonna get to chapter 2 and call it a night.
Poor guy's drugged out on Amethyst. They big sound from such a small box.
I really like this game. I want to share it with people, that's why I'm playing it, obviously.
Hello, sir? Sir?
Doesn't even look like we need to take it.
I'll just leave my ticket here then, shall I? Yes. Yes, I guess I'll do that. Neat. Slow day, I guess. It's a pointy-edged swan. It's a pointy-edged, it's a short, nude creature with a snout.
Very inspiring. There's Cortez.
April Ryan, you have... I like my outfit. I feel like someone's... What? I got something on my face? It's kind of unsettling to be... April Ryan, you have got to get past yourself.
About time you showed up.
About time? I spent more than...
Mira, this painting. Right here. Look.
About this morning.
Apology accepted, señorita. It's a hot day and tempers run high.
Oh, Cortez.
But I wasn't...
Just look at the painting.
Okay. Don't think we can go anywhere anyways.
Who's the artist?
A boy named Warren Hughes. Not so long ago, I knew him and his family quite well, but he does not paint anymore.
What's that?
It's nice work.
It's very nice, but there's more to it than nice. Keep looking.
There's two sides.
What am I looking for?
What do you see?
I see an oil painting of two humans locked in an embrace.
That's all you see? But there's so much more.
I like Cortez.
Look. Look.
I see a statement on loss. The guy, he's hugging a girl, and by all rights, he should be happy, but he's not. He's probably already mourning the loss of her, even though that's still somewhere in his future.
Statements? Who cares about statements? Tell me what you see.
Oh, Cortez, you crazy son of a bitch.
I see a guy hugging a girl.
And?
They're probably boyfriend-girlfriend, and she's dumping him. He looks really depressed.
Yes. Forget the story. What do you see?
I see art.
I see art.
Art, yes. And beyond that, beyond art.
For,
Truth?
Truth. Exactly.
That's right.
A deeper truth. This painting, this particular work of art, speaks a deeper truth. It has a soul.
How can a painting have a soul?
You're an artist. How
It
do I
has a
think
soul
that?
because it has an identity. It has a heart.
That's
The
it.
memory of this painting will survive
That's
beyond
right.
this moment. It will linger in your mind, become part of the tapestry of your subconscious. It has made a lasting impression on you, and you're not quite sure why.
It's
That's
just
right.
a painting by some kid. It's not as if it's a Picasso or a
It
Monet.
doesn't matter. If it comes from the
Now
heart.
you're arguing technique. Not every painting by Van Gogh or Michelangelo is real art either, although they all
surprises me that
demonstrate
people
great
doesn't realize
technique
that.
and craftsmanship.
Oh,
And the scribbled drawings of a 5-year-old child are rarely technically impressive, but they may still have a soul. They may still be real art.
So you're saying real art is not defined by the skill of the artist? Then what is art? If just anybody can create something more real than artists who spent their entire lives developing their skills?
Art is still the work of artists, and skill, craftsmanship, technique, those things are critical to the success of an artist's work. But alone, those things are merely pretense.
I really like Cortez. He makes a lot
For
of
something
sense.
to be real, to be truthful, the artist must transfer, shift part of him or herself into the work to transcend the illusion and reach for the truth of art.
And what is the truth of art?
Who knows? I've been asking myself that question for years.
And now you're both gonna get upset.
Excuse me? You don't even know? And what's all this about all the questions and lectures on truth and illusion? For that matter, why did you ask me to come down here in the first place?
Because
Actually, you didn't even ask me to come down. I spent my entire afternoon traveling all over Venice, deciphering a cryptic message, spending money I don't have on a subway ticket, only to have to stand here and listen to...
you saw something this afternoon. A waking dream, and you can't explain it. That's why you are here, isn't it?
Oh shit, he knows. Not that one.
How the hell do you know these things?
I'm curious about that one.
It's as plain as the day, Señorita Ryan. You're under a lot of stress. My point about art and truth is this, April.
My first
Some things look real,
Sure.
but are not. And other things may appear to be of no consequence at all, but are in fact invaluable. Like Warren's painting here, and your dreams. There is both truth and illusion in dreams, and in the images they create. The problem is in sorting the one from the other.
You're telling me my dreams are true?
I'm telling you there are things afoot and that you need help in sorting the truth from the illusions. My help.
Well, that figures.
Good. I was hoping you'd understand.
No, actually, I didn't understand a single word. You talk about art and truth and dreams and illusions, and I still don't understand what it all has to do with me. There are things happening, yes, and I came here because I thought maybe you're crazy enough to believe me, to help me. I don't know, sort through the debris and come up with the plausible explanation.
Yes.
But no, you tell me my dreams might be true, that I need your help, and that
really
there are
dreams.
things afoot. I mean, who says afoot? I've never heard anybody use the word before. There are things afoot.
Está bien. I understand your reluctance to believe me, señorita. But I cannot convince you here, now. Meet me tomorrow.
What?
Meet me tomorrow, and I will tell you everything.
Not again, no way.
So she's gonna be reluctant.
But you will. Because you are compelled to do so by your own curiosity. Because you are drawn to mystery. And because despite your skepticism, you believe I have the answer to all your questions, yes?
No. No, I don't care. I just want to have a normal life. No nightmares, no visions, no strangers telling me that things are afoot. Comprende, amigo?
Ay, Dios mío. Is that the time? I've got to run, señorita Ryan. I'll see you tomorrow then.
I love Cortez.
I said...
Goodbye.
I like Ryan too, though. I'd be a little bit spectacle, unsure. I don't remember what the terminology is. But it's like, I'd be a little bit unsure as well.
It's a short, nude...
But honestly, Cortez is a good guy. He's drugged out me.
Sweet old ladies just ain't what they used to be. Sweet old ladies just ain't what they used to be. Sweet old ladies just ain't what they used to be. Sweet old ladies just ain't what they used to be.
You can't take screenshots in the Steam version. With F12. Is it F12 for this game? Oh. Alright. Well, guess I'll leave. I think it's time for my shift. That guy's still here. Oh, there's two people. Fuck. I never noticed that there's multiple people. I always thought it was just the blue hat. Or blue hair. Fuck, she always blended in. Damn. I'm not exactly upset that I noticed. Strange, sure, but not a bad thing.
Hi, Charlie.
What's up, April?
I'll see you later, Charlie.
Later.
Oh, you gotta talk to Stanley. I don't know, I didn't think to do that. But I didn't. I don't always think things out.
I'm all scrubbed and ready to work, sir.
As much as I should.
You'll be on the floor tonight, honey. Start taking orders.
Say please. Come on now. Oh, Stanley. Stanley is bad. I wonder what speed on this game is like. It's been like 2 hours now? And only got through like chapter 1. Without mostly looking at it, I looked at the guide twice. losing her shit, man. I think this one realizes what the fuck is going on. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I only technically needed the guide once, twice-ish.
I've got to find Cortez and get him to explain what the hell's going on. Insane or not, he's the only person I can talk to about
I was
this.
gonna say, I technically needed it for that Steam puzzle as well, but I solved that technically by myself because I'd already messed it up to the point where that couldn't help me. The only thing I really needed it for was the breadcrumbs. Not that I mind that I needed help. As I said, I like point-and-click games, but they can definitely be hard. Very, very hard. Fun, though.
Nobody home.
Why isn't this appearing? Don't like that. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe that'll fix it. Yeah, there we go.
Did your tongue stick to the window pane again, Fiona?
Did you ever question your own sanity, April? I mean, did you ever wonder if you were going mad?
I'm quite certain I am insane.
I'm not trying to amuse you, April. I'm really serious.
Sorry, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I felt like that. Many times.
Then
You can
explain
turn
it to
that
me.
off,
How do you deal with it? Do you lock it away inside yourself, or do you talk to someone about it? Because I'm at a loss here, April. I don't know what to do.
I talked to someone about it.
That's what I figured. It's not something you can just stow away and forget about.
What did you see?
Last night, right here in this room, Mickey and I, we were watching a movie, a documentary about the new synthetic rainforests in Mexico.
Mexico.
You know, the ones that produce 8 times the oxygen of the original organic forests.
Yeah, but I like...
I've heard about...
But I'm digressing. Anyway, about halfway through the movie, like I said, I'm probably going completely bonkers. This room became it was more like a vision, really, and I'm sure it wasn't holographic.
What kind of vision?
This room turned into a forest.
What?
It was like the forest came out of the screen and into the room, like being in the middle of a holo theatre, but with added resolution, hallucinogenic effects, and smells. It only lasted for a few seconds, and then it all just disappeared.
Did anyone else see this?
Mickey did, but she refuses to speak of it. Says it was just our imagination acting up.